Barking is among the many forms of vocal communication for canines. People are often pleased that their dog barks, because it warns them to the approach of people to their home, or it tells them there's something that the dog needs or wants. However, sometimes a dog's barking can be excessive. Because barking acts a number of functions, you have to identify its cause and your dog's inspiration for barking before you can treat a barking issue. Each kind of barking serves a unique function for a dog, and if he's repeatedly rewarded for his barking, in short, if it gets him what he wants, he can figure out how to use barking to his benefit. For instance, dogs who successfully bark for attention often pursue to bark for other things, like food, play, and walks. Because of this, it's important to train your dog be quiet on cue to help you stop his attention-related barking and teach him to complete another behavior instead, like sit or down, to obtain what he wants. Many owners can determine why their dog is barking just by hearing the particular bark. For example, a dog's bark sounds different when he wishes to play compared to when he wants to come in from the yard. If you need to reduce your dog's barking, it's essential to determine why he's barking. It may need some time to teach your pooch to bark less. Regrettably, it's just not realistic to count on a quick fix or to expect that your dog will stop barking altogether. Your goal will be to decrease, instead of eliminate, the amount of barking. Keep in mind, some dogs are more prone to barking than others. Additionally, some dog breeds are called barkers, and it can be trickier to reduce barking in individuals of these breeds. To reduce your dog's excessive barking, it helps to teach your dog a definite set of behaviors to do when visitors come into your home so that he has fewer chances to alarm bark. Additionally, when your dog performs his new behaviors and receives rewards, he'll learn that people coming into your home is a good thing. Prior to training your dog to go to a spot and stay there when a door opens, you have to educate him how to sit or lie down, and then how to stay. After your pooch has learned these skills, your training to spot may begin. Look for a specific place in your home where you'd like your pet to go when visitors come to the door. If possible, pick a spot that's at least 8 feet away from the front door but still within your sight. It might be an area at the top of a set of stairs, inside the doorway of another room, your dog's crate, or a rug positioned at the far corner of an entryway. State go to your spot, let him see his treat, and then throw the treat onto the spot where you'd like him to go and stay. Do this sequence 10 to 20 times. By the 10th time, pretend throw the treat to make your dog begin to move toward the spot on his own. As soon as he's standing on his spot, throw him the treat. As he catches on, you can stop making the fake throwing action with your arm and just give him the command, go to your spot. Then wait until he does and reward him. Once your dog is reliably going to his spot, change your position when you send him there. Practice cueing him to go to his spot from several angles and distances. For instance, say, go to your spot, when you're standing just a couple of steps left of it. After a few repetitions, move a couple of steps to the right of the spot and say, go to your spot, from there. Then move to another part of the room, then another, and so on and so forth. In the end, practice standing by the front door and asking him to go to his spot, just as you might when guests arrive. Once your dog masters going to his spot, start training him to sit or down when he gets there. As soon as your dog's rear end hits the floor on the spot, reward him with another, maybe a different, tasty treat. Then, give him another cue. You can use yes or okay, and let him move off the spot. Execute these steps at least 10 times per training session. Now, you may add stay into your exercise. Stand next to your dog's spot. Ask him to sit or lie down, say, stay, and wait for a second. When he executed your command, praise him with a cue word and give him a treat. After you deliver the treat, say, okay, to release your dog from the stay and motivate him to get off the spot. Do this sequence at least 10 times every training session. Progressively increase from 1 second to several seconds, but change the time so that sometimes you make the exercise easy, a shorter stay, and on other occasions, you make it hard, a longer stay. If your pooch starts to get up before you say your affirmative cue word, say, no, or any cue word you'd like to represent, no, and immediately ask him to sit or lie down on his spot again. Then make the exercise a little easier the next few times by asking your dog to hold the stay for a shorter time. Steer clear of pushing your dog to accelerate the progress or testing him to see how long he can hold the stay before getting up. This practice just sets your dog up to fail.